Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So look at that, a sea of green for the crypto market. Overnight, I woke up and we breached 46 cents for XRP, right now trading at 0.461. XRP up 5.84%, Ethereum 5.36%. And Bitcoin just about 1%. And the market cap is growing, guys. Again, this is the important number to watch because if this number goes up, these other numbers eventually go up. This means that money is being poured into the market. And I know I say it every video, but I get new viewers all the time. And so I like to reiterate that because some people don't get this and why this is significant. Now, if you look at the charts today, we've been seeing a great upward trajectory for XRP, and you know we've had some healthy pullbacks. We aren't just seeing XRP just keep rising and rising and rising non-stop, which is good. I mean, on the one hand, we all want to make money, right? But you know what? This is better than that straight upward trajectory. I would rather have the kind of rally where you see it go slow and steady and you see your XRP bank account rising in value versus just seeing 4 weeks of pump and then another 15 months of dump. And so let me show you this here on the 4 hour just to kind of get a better sense of that. So we have now reached this point here. Overnight, XRP went as high as about 47 cents. Okay, so just about here, reaching about the midpoint of this resistance level. So we need to breach 48 cents approximately in order to break through that. So if we pierce 48, which could happen today realistically, I think we could be on our way for another huge rally. I think personally, past 50 cents, 51, 52, right, until we reach the next level of resistance, which is, where is it? Probably around here. So 49 roughly to about 56. So that would be the next zone that we are looking in. Ultimately, though, there are a few zones here. If I zoom in, there are a few zones that get a little bit of recognition. So 50, let's say 50 to 52, but then this one up here is a little higher. This one's about 52 to 56. And so we got to keep an eye on this in conjunction with Bitcoin. And what is Bitcoin doing right now, guys? Let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. And I've mapped this out here. I'll put Bitcoin back on I'll put it on the daily here for you guys to see. So what is Bitcoin doing? And why do we have to keep an eye on it? Well, XRP is nearing a zone and Bitcoin is nearing a zone, and that's always good because when we see Bitcoin enter this zone, we know that it needs to break out of this and hit that $10,000 mark. So again, guys, this is between 9,000, 10,000. Once it hits that, moves up higher, it's off to the races as far as I'm concerned. And guys, I don't usually do this, but we are making a little bit of money off this rally over the past month or two. And so I do reiterate, guys, if you do not have one of these, a Ledger Nano S, please do get one. I have an affiliate link in the description of all the videos I do, guys. You can use it if you want. You do not have to use it if you do not want to. Whether you use it or not, I do stress that it is important to keep your crypto safe. I believe the Ledger Nano X has just come out too, but it is a little bit more expensive. But for those of you guys who love all the bells and whistles, maybe the Ledger X is the one for you. So in the news today, I'm going to talk a little bit about liquidity and how, depending on where you go to read your sources, and this is partially a media literacy video, and to be careful where you get your sources, because people will, and people are still spreading FUD about XRP. And so it's just that I wanted to I saw these articles back to back, and you know, on the surface they look innocent enough, but once you read them, you really start to realize how ridiculous a lot of this can get. So thanks very much to @block_real. That's the real block X on Twitter for posting this. And it's, he posts this here. I just love how people want to talk the liquidity game with Ripple and XRP. Meaning that XRP does indeed have the liquidity. I mean, right now we're not seeing it, but let's read this article. And it's ultimately about how Ripple's XRP is inferior to Bitcoin, not superior, inferior to Bitcoin when it comes to cross-border payments. And this is the reason why. Okay, while Ripple promotes its cryptocurrency as a perfect solution for fast and cost-effective cross-border payments, some experts believe that Bitcoin is a much better option. Okay, guys, stop laughing. Stop laughing. I can hear you laughing from here. They'll explain why. Let me get to it. So thus, the head of BitSpark, George Harap, says that Bitcoin is more practical and usable as it is more popular and accepted by a more significant number of companies. Meanwhile, XRP is less liquid when it comes to the exchange in fiat currencies, which makes it a costly and less attractive payment option for users. First of all, makes it costly? No, that's just incorrect altogether. Less attractive because of less liquidity? Okay, I'm listening. You still have to push me, though, to believe that. So they talk about some coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and meanwhile Stellar, it looks like it's a Stellar pump piece here. Meanwhile, Stellar got a higher rating due to the integrated decentralized exchange and the convenient mechanism for creating stablecoins. XRapid and XCurrent solutions developed by Ripple got low grades due to their inferior liquidity. Okay, so they are harping essentially on the fact that XRP is not liquid enough to do transactions. So I guess in today's environment, no, we do not have the full world utility. Ripple is building the liquidity and they're building those corridors and they're building the infrastructure in order for us to have that. And what they're saying is Bitcoin is more liquid. Well, the reason Bitcoin's more liquid today is because Bitcoin has existed for 10 years and has been trading on exchanges for that long. But all those exchanges started by trading Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is the most popular cryptocurrency out there. So yes, it is the most liquid today. The problem, though, is that when you use Bitcoin on a large scale, it's clunky and inefficient. Transactions take hours. And so how many of you guys were here for the last bull run, the bull run of 2017? Guys, I'm going to put a poll up here in the corner. I want you guys to tell me if you were here or not, because I'd like to know that. For those of you guys who were here, I know you know this already. Bitcoin transactions took forever to complete in the last bull run because everybody and their grandmother were getting into cryptocurrency and the systems. Every system across the board was bogged down. People buying Bitcoin, transactions taking sometimes hours. But with XRP, fractions of seconds at a fraction of the cost. So I understand their argument. Bitcoin is more liquid today, but they don't address the fact of how slow it is. And yeah, this is a pretty bold statement from Tanya Abrosimova, who decides to talk a big liquidity game, as the real Block X mentions here. They want to talk the liquidity game with Ripple and XRP. You better watch out. Now, this article here, courtesy of Rob Cash, and so if you guys aren't following Rob Cash, here he is on Twitter. He also has a YouTube channel. I suggest you guys go watch it. That's at Rob_Cash71, and this is an article about Ripple and Ripple's contractual term with over 200 partners behind XRP's low price. Now, this one's harping on the fact that XRP's price is low, and here is why. So let's read this one. The large credence and glory Ripple Labs is grabbing in the fintech industry through its partners cannot be underestimated or compared with any other in the blockchain industry. However, the juicy outcome of Ripple's numerous partnerships, which investors expect to see from XRP, is not reflecting. So investors are upset that their XRP is not going up, and we've already seen the partnerships, right? So why isn't the value of XRP going up, right? We should be seeing this. So they speculate here, right? Why isn't the price going up? And some are saying that XRP was a token created by Ripple to boost their company, blah, blah, blah. Recently, Mazzari Crypto alleged that the market cap isn't correct, blah, blah, blah. Big institutions are acquiring XRP via OTC. What is the effect? So it has been observed that a number of big institutions and companies who desire to buy XRP token acquire it directly from the parent company Ripple through over-the-counter trade. This has been reckoned to have no positive impact on the price of the token, even though it means huge additional liquidity. Wait, whoa. I thought XRP did not have liquidity, according to Tanya Abrosimova. Well, in this article here, the price isn't going up due to just that. Over-the-counter trades to build liquidity corridors. So guys, I may be talking about a few things here and you might be getting confused. The price is going up right now because of steady increases within the crypto space, okay? XRP is following Bitcoin, and that's why it's going up. It's a crypto market bullish rally, and so we're seeing prices going up. Now, we're not seeing those huge price increases because there is no real world utility right now, because Ripple is building the liquidity right now. So for those who say XRP is not liquid enough, you just got to be patient and wait, because the corridors are being built, over-the-counter trades are being made by Ripple to their clients in order to incentivize them to use XRP. And not only that, there's a third piece to this puzzle that I keep harping on that I feel like I'm saying too much, but I feel like a lot of people still aren't getting it. Guys, this from XRP_veteran breaking. A group of U.S. lawmakers has urged advisors to President Donald Trump to include blockchain on their list of emerging technology initiatives. Now, this article doesn't relate to that particularly, but I did want to hit this point home. I saw this tweet from XRP veteran, and it just goes to show you that we are still in the phase of realizing that this technology can and will be beneficial to people down the road. We're still hammering out cryptocurrency regulations worldwide, and this is why we're not seeing large flows going through XRP. So you got to take everything in context. You got to take everything with a grain of salt. Make sure you are understanding what they're saying in these articles and not just reading them and extracting surface level information, okay? And just one more tweet here from XRP_veteran, just to hit the point home one more time. XRP the standard. Who wants Bitcoin? I do. Who wants to buy Bitcoin? Who wants to use Bitcoin? And of course, nobody wants to use Bitcoin. Anyways, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.